Hi everyone and welcome to a short video today, just looking at some notebooks from the brand Milligram. This is an Australian brand, and today we're just going to have a quick look at these couple of notebooks, give a little bit of a rundown on the specs and also how the paper performs, and then hopefully you'll be able to make up your mind as to whether these are notebooks for you. So, last year the popular stationery website Notemaker rebranded itself as Milligram. And it took the leap from being an online retailer to opening a physical brick and mortar store in Melbourne's CBD. Along with these changes, they also launched their own brand of stationery products, including a range of notebooks and journals. Today, I'm taking a quick look at one of those products. These A5 notebooks come as a set of two for just under 25 Australian dollars. They're part of a collaboration between Milligram and the Melbourne Museum. They're produced using carefully considered materials and environmentally conscious processes. They're designed here in Melbourne by Milligram and produced in Taiwan using milled Milligram maple paper. Each book contains 80 pages or 40 sheets of blank 80 GSM paper with a beautiful cardstock cover with a coarse texture and artwork based on exhibitions at the museum. The paper is sewn in a single signature and is quite smooth to the touch, and it proclaims to be fountain pen friendly, which we'll see just in a short time. The branding on these books is really minimal, just with the logo of Milligram on the back, as you can see, and a page of information about the artwork and the exhibition in the front. Generally, these books seem to be really well made and are really quite attractive. Let's see how the actual paper performs. So, I ran this through a series of standard pen tests, with multiple pens and inks and nibs, as well as a few other standard writing tools. So if we start at the top, there's a couple of diamine inks here, one with a Broad Pilot Custom 823, which is a fairly wet nib. Lamy 2000 with diamine Macassar medium nib. Pelican Turquoise in another broad, which is a Platinum Century 3776. Lamy Dark Lilac, Detrimentus Charles Dickens, both of those in medium nibs. Waterman Serenity Blue in the Osprey Milano Fine nib. Aurora Black in a Jinhao X450 medium. Sailor Aurora in a medium Platinum Preppy. Then a couple of Noodler's inks. So we've got Noodler's Bay State in a Jinhao 992 Fine nib, and then Apache Sunset in a broad Twisby Eco. You see I did a little bit of an ink smidge to see sort of what would happen. And then we get a few other things. So a Sharpie marker, a Pilot Friction, where I've rubbed it out there. You still get a little bit of that remaining, particularly the indent from the pen, because it is quite soft paper. A Muji 0.7 gel pen, a Pentel Tradio rollerball, a Sharpie fine liner, a Sharpie ultrafine marker, a Lamy ballpoint, and then the Stabilo Luminator XT highlighter over the top of that. And then a Palomino Blackwing, and also just did a rub out test, and it came up quite nicely with a fairly soft pencil there. Now, one other thing I did was I used a UV marker just for fun, as you can see there. If that's coming up, it came up okay. Not that that is necessarily something you're going to be doing all the time. So the ink smear here picks up some sheen. Now, I'm not sure how much of that sheen we're going to pick up on the camera here, but I'll try and get some in photos. And some of the writing also picks up some in spots. But as the paper is not sort of silky smooth, shading is minimal. Even from an ink like Apache Sunset, you do get some, but it's not as apparent as it is on some other paper. There is no feathering or bleed, or spread, sorry. And if we look at the back, there is a little bit of ghosting and some, echo and stuff, but very little came through as bleed. Really only the smear, which you'd expect. Bay State blue there, and the markers through here came through, and that is expected on any paper. So really, the paper performs beautifully, and it's really quite impressive. Also, ink dries quickly on this paper, which might make it a fairly good option for you fellow lefties out there like me. So let's do a little conclusion here. It's a well-made book, designed in Australia but not made here. It's sturdy, and it has a really nice sort of soft cover, sewn, bound construction. And the paper performs really well. Now, at 2 for $25, the price point is not cheap, but you are getting a unique product, especially with the interesting designs, and there are a number of different designs and colour options available. I'd be interested to see the quality of the other Milligram products, particularly the hardcover books, how the construction quality of those, as the dot version of the book would probably be a fairly good alternative for bullet journaling. Now, I'm not affiliated with Milligram in any way, and I purchased these books myself, but I absolutely recommend them without any hesitation. If you're in Australia, or if you can order from overseas, why not give them a whirl and have a look and see what they're about. And I would love to know your thoughts if you've used them or once you have. So thanks for watching this little video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button, all of that stuff. Please feel free to drop me a message. You can do that either here or on my Instagram or Twitter or any of those social media accounts that are all linked below. So once again, thanks for watching. Enjoy your pens, enjoy your paper, and I'll talk to you soon.